Temple 27, Kōnomineji, God Summit Temple. And this is another good example of the split in Shinto and Buddhism, or the intertwinedness of Shinto and Buddhism. There is a Shinto shrine up above the Hondo at this temple, and right here at the entrance we have the Shinto Torii entrance on the right and the Neomon gate for the Buddhist temple on the left. This Neomon is said to be one of the finest on the pilgrimage, and it certainly is a fabulous looking structure, rather looming in size and perfectly proportioned. Neo, however, look either newly painted or newly done, which I'm guessing they are newly done. And here's the other Neo, and Kōnomineji is well known for its steep climb. There's a story of an invalided woman who willed herself to make it. She tried and tried, but in the end she succumbed to the steepness, falling, and was unable to continue. But for her efforts and her faith, she was rewarded with good health. And I'm assuming that this is a commemorative stone of this legendary event that took place here at this temple. This temple is known as a healing temple, and here just after the entrance gate we see a sign saying that the temple and a sign to the healing water are both about 100 meters away. Here we come, and here's the Nokyo show where you get your book signed. Next to the bell we have this little waterfall of water. This is said to be the water that can heal you. So if you're feeling a little ill or in need of some energy water, this is the water you could drink. And then right next to that is a pond with a bunch of koi in it, beautifully laid out rock garden with manuscript hedges and rocks climbing the hill until you get, and you can barely make it out up there behind that fence, is the main hall of the temple. After the third flight of stairs, you come to the Hondo, the main hall, and it is a beautiful structure. The temple burned down at the beginning of the Meiji period, and the main image was moved to Temple 26 until 1912, when local residents here found an unused temple called the Jizo-in in Ibaraki Prefecture near Tokyo, dismantled it, brought it here, and rebuilt it. So this is actually, the structure is actually from Ibaraki. I've mentioned the split in Japan between Buddhism and Shinto, and there's a time where you weren't even allowed to build new Buddhist temples, and sometimes what they would do is they'd find one that was not well attended by people and move it somewhere else. And I think this might be a case of that. The Daishido is actually down the hill. Kōnomineji Temple is both a Sekishoji Temple and a Nansho Temple. A Nansho Temple is a difficult temple to get to, and as far as I'm concerned, this wasn't all that difficult. It was about an hour climb, 400 meters, about 4 kilometers. It wasn't that bad. It was no Temple 12 in getting up here. Now, a Sekishoji Temple is a barrier temple. It's the spiritual equivalent of a barrier gate. And it said that if pilgrims have to, if they have bad behavior, it's said to be impossible for them to continue from here. So if you are not conducting yourself properly or behaving poorly, then you cannot continue from here. You actually have to go back to Temple 1 and start all over again. There is one barrier temple for each prefecture. Temple 19, 27, 60, and 66. I forgot to mention that temple when I was at Tatsueiji, that it was a barrier temple. According to some legends, in ancient times, people only climbed up to the temple in the morning because they feared the haunting demons that supposedly inhabited this area. The Daishido is down the path from the main hall, so that's where I'm headed now. The Daishido is actually quite a little hike from the main hall, and then we see a sign that says 400 meters to go and visit the Shinto Shrine down the ways. So up that road 400 meters is the Shinto Shrine, and here is the Daishi Hall, beautifully set in the mountains. It's said that the mother of Baron Iwasaki, the millionaire founder of Mitsubishi Corporation, often came and prayed at this temple, and because Mitsubishi was so successful, they later came and patronized this temple as well. Wanting to provide you a full image of this complex, let's go check out the shrine that is up the mountain here a little bit. There is the Daishido, and here is a hill to the Shinto Shrine. Kōnomineji Shrine is located after multiple sets of Spirit Away like moss-covered slippery stairs. So if you choose to go to it, just be aware that it's very, very slippery. There's the shrine. It's actually very, very impressive. So one more set of stairs to get up. I don't think I'm going to get a good picture. I think I'll be too close, but this is a very impressive shrine. Glad I hiked the extra 400 meters to get here. Just to repeat, this whole complex is a great example of how in the past Shinto and Buddhism were completely intertwined with each other. And then during the Meiji period, they got forcibly split apart. But there are few remnants of that connection between Buddhism and Shinto along this 88 temple pilgrimage route of Shikoku, and they are well worth checking out. This main shrine is a really impressive building, and then there are a few other little Shinto shrine tucked away next to it. This is the shrine at Kōnomineji, Temple 27. It's not on the main pilgrimage route, but if you come to Temple 27, Kōnomineji, definitely check out the shrine as well.